The homeless people have projectors here. What the? They have projectors and...
Take a look at this. A new report says that the average asking price for a rental unit in Canada hit a record high last month, and it comes amid rising interest rates and more population growth. Now, according to rental.ca, the average asking price in June was $2,042, a jump of 7.5% from a year ago. Vancouver led the way as Canada's priciest city for renters, with an average one-bedroom unit listed at $2,945. And nearby Burnaby, BC was second, and Toronto ranked third at $2,572.
I'm paying $800 a month to live here, and I've been living here a while. I've been trying to move around, trying to find a better place, but on my current budget, it's been pretty tough. And I've been actually working the last 6 to 8 weeks at a gas station from 11 to 7. You know, I bruised my arm. I had to go home to see my folks. I went to the hospital. I tried to get some medication, naproxen. I had to get some medication for my arm. This is naproxen, which is a very potent anti-inflammatory. I had to take it for my bruised arm because I got a rotator cuff injury, and with physiotherapy, that's supposed to take 6 to 8 weeks to heal. Something which I can't really afford because I'm just starving artist, kind of like living paycheck to paycheck. So I can't afford to throw down money on physiotherapy. I gotta find any means necessary to try to keep my body healthy without having to go through physiotherapists and paying them a lot of money to help me with the recovery. So it's just one of those things that I had to deal with. Yeah, accidents happen. I would expect a lot of people nowadays to try and do their own budget, I guess, because people in my generation, we don't really know what's going to be happening from one month to the next. I mean, with inflation going up, I'm really worried about this cost of living, because they say that, oh yeah, you just work hard and one day you'll get a house and get a car and all the things that come with the rewards of hard work and success. But we got to face reality at some point. You know, a lot of people are just kind of like down in spirits. I've seen it. I've seen people coming to me at the gas station. They look trodden down and defeated, and they're asking for beer and cigarettes, which we basically sold out of. I wouldn't know, because I'm the guy that procures the beer and does the beer counts, and reluctantly I don't want to do it, but at the same time I would like to get paid doing a job. Unfortunately, this is the only job that I can find around this area that was available, so just catch-22. Earning a little bit extra income, which is nice. I don't know for how long, but at the same time I'm worrying about the future. I just say this to people: if you guys are having a job, even if it's just something crappy like doing dishes or serving coffee or working at restaurants, stick to that job, please, because you don't want to take for granted anything. With the cost of living going up, you got to find whatever you can in order to make it, and that's not what the kids want to hear. You say, oh no, I'm different, I'm cut from a different cloth, I got a family that's rich. Yeah, maybe for now, but in time, you know, if you don't budget, if you don't have a plan, realistically, how long are you going to be able to last for? Are you going to be able to pay your own bills? Are you going to be able to get a car and finance that and finance a house? That takes money, a lot of money. And these days, a lot of people, they just don't have it. They don't have that kind of money to waste. And people, they got to wake up. So if you're addicted to something like alcohol or cigarettes or junk food, if you really want to get up and up and up in 2022 or 2023, my advice is to just get rid of that, all that stuff, because it's just junk. even that new TV, which I bought for $600, it's not even worth it. At the end of the day, I was going to think about maybe using it as a bartering tool and maybe sell it off for something else, maybe my first vehicle. But yeah, that's why I had to say to people, if times are this bad, you can't take chances up with how you're spending your money, because one wrong slip, like I just did, a rotator cuff injury is not fun. I got lucky because it didn't land on my head, but if there were an accident and if you can't afford to pay for an injury such as mine or worse, then that could be the difference between you having employment and losing your job and being homeless. So that's all I gotta say. So don't take anything for granted. Create a side hustle if you can. Find good people offline, and just stay away from the bars and just quit all the drinking and all that junk. Because at the end of the day, it's not going to benefit you. You have to stay on your toes and be sharp in between the ears at all times. That's what I believe. And if you're like me, find a better place with good people. That's all I gotta say. Peace out.
We had a deal. Very simple deal. You work hard, you get a nice house, you get good food, good living, and a good life. That deal, just like everything else in Trudeau's Canada, is broken.